All right, episode 59 of the Three Dudes podcast. Welcome back, everyone. I am Easton Bennett. Liam Owens to my left, Broden Wonderlick to my lefter. Boys, first day of the 2023 NFL season.
Woo!
Off to a bang. The Vikings suck. Let me down again. But before we get into that, so this week we're going to be talking about the NFL and maybe a little bit of football. I don't have terribly extensive notes here, so I think we can kind of just riff. Liam,
I can.
Something you can really riff on. But before we get into that, how was your guys' weekend?
It was fun. We went to a wedding last night. Really tore the place up.
Yeah, we burned it down.
Big T did not have a hold on us last night.
Nope. Ripped all the buttons off. Ripped the buttons off of some guy's shirt probably because I was like, we all took our tarps off and we're getting everyone else to do it. And this guy got like 4 of his buttons down and he still had like 3 left. And I was like, dude, take your shirt off.
And then he looked at us and he's like, why don't you guys take it off me? And then I kind of felt weird.
Yeah, and then I'm like, dude, put your shirt on.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Actually, you should get off the dance floor right now and stay as far away from spot.
I don't think I want to do anything with your shirt now. I was also at a wedding. So congrats, Taryn and Key, and congrats to Madison and Alex.
Yeah.
Mine was outdoors. Got really drunk, tried to sleep on the golf course on the ground.
Did you bring your clubs?
Nope. No clubs. Just me and my stands. My legs.
Stands, yeah.
Several legs.
And then it was good. I was really hungover this morning. Was not doing good at all.
Yeah.
Too many vodka Red Bulls, I think, gets to a guy.
Yeah, you can't play. You can't play North Dakota like you play Vegas, dude.
No. And I was mixing every liquor they had. Beer, shots, dark liquor, light liquor, mixers, pop, Red Bull, all of it.
I stay away from everything that is light colored when it comes to booze.
You go dark? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Booze.
Yeah, booze.
Yeah, you're dark. You're a dark lurker.
I'm a darky.
Lurker kind of guy.
Do you think, because it was at the Broden, right?
Yep.
If you got, so what? It's like usually right when you drive in, is that where they have their little wedding tent set up and stuff next to the clubhouse?
Yep.
If you grabbed your clubs and you snuck off and say slept on like the 12th hole, like a little bit farther back, you could just wake up and play around there.
I'm almost certain you probably could, yeah.
Tell the guys that come out, like the greenskeepers, they come out.
They're out early.
Roll the greens at sun up.
Rise.
Sun appearance.
Yeah. It's sun up. I like that. When's sundown? Does that sound better than sun up?
It's the opposite of sun up.
It depends.
Yeah. I usually say set and rise is the 2 I go by.
So does most of the rest of the world.
Oh, you could go set, sundown, or sun up.
Yeah. Because you gotta think about like if you're out hunting, sun up is a big part of your day.
Is that a hunting thing? You say sun up over sun. The stutter thing?
Yeah.
I was going to say, it was almost getting there. I was like, this is...
You're really laboring those words out.
All right. Let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about this week's topic, the NFL. You know what?
I saw Nick last night, Soltis.
Yeah?
And I told him, hey, what's up? I shouted you out on the podcast last episode, and he was standing there with Callie. And he's like, oh, like this and that. And he's like, I sent a message to Easton a while ago about you guys got to like...
Get into it, yeah.
Yeah, like jump for it. And I'm like, well, this is the first time that we usually see each other like right. Like we can't do what we just do now after we start the episode. Because
we could probably do it before the episode. But yeah, if we get more feedback that people don't enjoy the updates.
Us talking to each other.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And we'll get right into it. Yeah.
Speaking of that, let's get right into it.
No producer. Nathan is not here. We're not really sure where he's at, but he told us he's not coming.
Oh.
So we got...
I think he quit.
Yeah.
No.
He might have. He might be rehired next week, though.
This is his only job.
Yeah. How else is he going to pay the bills?
He'd be lost without us.
And I also, with that being said, I'm going to have to get up. And so if you guys are watching, you might see me running around in front of the cameras. But let's get into this week's topic, the NFL. Me and Broden, we're kind of NFL. We watch NFL. Liam
didn't watch a second of NFL today.
Yeah, a little less, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot less.
I got a lot on my plate. I got some stuff going on. I'm taking my my electrical exam license here in about a month. So,
but I don't think
got bugs.
Yeah, I don't think that you've ever really been an NFL watcher.
No, haven't
Yeah.
either. Yeah, that's actually no excuse at all.
4 years ago, you're like, I'm gonna have to take my electrical test one day, so I can't really get into this on Sundays.
I would like to now get more into
Yeah.
it. I mean,
You're on a fantasy football team.
I'm on a fantasy football team. My manager.
You're on one?
I'm there. My manager over here, he picked the team for me, Broden. Thank you.
I didn't do that.
Huh?
I didn't pick your team for you. That'll mean they'll have to waive you from the league.
Says who?
Usually most teams, you got to draft your own team.
I already told him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
They
They know.
It's out there in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know. Don't worry. Because I put in a nice comment into the chat. I go, my roommate just got done picking the team, and he told me to tell you that you guys are done for this year.
And then
They're
Joe
probably
Burrow shit
happier.
the bed for you.
And
They're
then,
probably
yeah.
happier to hear that Broden drafted. They're like, oh, even better.
I bet they wish I would have, because I
They're
would.
like, you should tag team this. You too.
That's what one of them replied and said. So are you? If you win, are you going to split the pot with him? I said, well, he lives with me, so I'll probably just knock a couple bucks off next month's rent.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to get into fantasy football a little bit down the road, but you guys know the history of the NFL, when it began.
1913.
1914.
Close. 1920, as the American Professional Football Association is what it started as. So I didn't even know it was
The APFL.
Yeah, the APFA.
Oh, association.
Yeah,
not league.
American Professional Football Association. It was renamed the National Football League in 1922, 2 years later. And the league has started with just 10 teams and has since grown into a major American sports entity. I think they say that the NFL is the biggest of the four major sports. That is the NHL, NBA, NFL, and
MLB.
MLB. Yes.
In the United States.
And in
Yes.
the world. It's got to be like the
No.
biggest
Not a.
brand in the world for sure.
What's bigger?
We're not talking about soccer in Europe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Millions.
soccer's big in Europe, but soccer's not big here. Football is big here and it's big in Europe. That's why they play like 4 games there every year.
Is it big in Europe?
Yeah, dude, they have 1 game in London this year, or 2 games in London and 2 games in Frankfurt, Germany.
Frankfurt, what a name.
I know, that's so cool, isn't
Hot
it?
dog.
You should name your kid that.
Frankfurt.
And just call him Frank.
Frankfurt.
Just so when he has to put his full name on different
So-
documents.
Write the whole thing out.
Frankfurt.
He'll curse you.
Yeah, I think that
Every time he has to write his name, he'll be shaking his fist.
he's fucking
Damn
Liam.
you, Dad.
Fucking Liam, as he's writing Frankfurt on his license, whatever it is. How bad does your name have to get for you to legally change it?
Not that bad.
Bron's like, I've thought about
I
it.
guess that's a matter of personal opinion. I mean, I guess if you just want to have a different name,
Maybe you're
just
named
don't
after
change
your
it.
dad and you hate your dad.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm asking 2 personal opinions. How bad does it have to be for you?
My
to
name would
change
have to be strenuously more bad than it already is. I guess I
You don't
mind
even
mine.
have. You
Won't
got a
be.
whopping 6 letters. So
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
I'm not talking
can't-
about my letters.
Yeah, but
Just like
it's
you
the
could-
it's
what
the
if your name-
arrangement of the letters.
Yeah. What if your name was like Pitt or something like that? You don't want to be named that, even though it's only 3 letters.
if you're named Pitt, you're probably somewhere in the South.
And you probably mess with tires on it.
and
But that's probably not his real
Dad
name.
loves
That's just a
NASCAR.
nickname. Yeah,
could be
down in the pit.
little
What
Pitt.
so give me an example of a name that if you had that name, you'd be like, I have to change this.
Ballsack.
Doofenshmirtz.
Those would both be pretty bad. Yeah, I'd lean towards Broden's a little bit more.
Yeah.
I could go by Doofy or something.
Doofy.
From
might make
Special
it work.
Officer Doofy from Scary Movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Who isn't there some guy in the NFL or there was some kid in high school or college that I think his legal name was the coldest to ever do it.
yeah,
Crawford. Yeah.
yeah.
The coldest to ever do it, Crawford.
What is it? First
He
name's awesome.
pretty
at
tough.
He plays at Nebraska,
Yeah.
and he has a sponsorship deal with the AC company
Wow.
because he's the coldest.
Wow.
He's currently in college right now.
Yeah,
Wait, he
Nebraska.
can't have a sponsorship.
Yeah, they can. With the
NIL.
the NIL.
Oh, they changed it?
They can make money off their own likeness.
Wow,
now.
you've really been out of the.
I hear
Sports
things and then I just don't commit them to memory because I go, I'll never have to remember that.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Yeah.
That failed me this time. I would have never. But now they're coming out with a new NCAA game. Are they not?
Yeah, next year, 24.
And players can profit off that.
Yep.
Hmm.
If they want to.
Oh yeah. Why? I imagine someone just being like, I don't want to profit from that.
No, I think Caleb Williams, where is he the quarterback for? USC? Yeah. He doesn't want to be a part of it.
Why?
He doesn't want to give him the rights to his name.
What an idiot.
So what do they?
So they put in there.
Put Caleb Williams.
They put QB number 8 like they used to do or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's be so weird playing the game and it's like half of the defense real names. Other ones are just
24.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Number 4. Yeah.
I don't know why. What's
he losing?
Did he elaborate? Yeah.
That's just something I read or heard a video report. Something. I'm not exactly sure the fine details of it.
There's one thing I just saw an NIL deal from. He used to play at Florida. He's now playing in the NFL. And when he signed his NIL deal for like $450,000, in the fine print, it said that the company that he signed it for gets 15% of his NFL salary before taxes for 25 years. So now he's suing. I don't know who he's suing, but suing for like wrongful, like that shouldn't be allowed to be in a contract.
Yeah. Can you do that?
They did it. And now,
well, yeah, but I mean, like, can you sue them for that? Like, if you sign the contract and it's in the contract,
you
I feel
can.
Like you're kind of dicked.
You can sue. I know that for sure. Will it be awarded on your behalf? That I don't know. Huh. I'll be pissed at my agent.
It's kind of like, you messed up.
Is it your agent's job or would it be an actual like lawyer or attorney's job to actually like read over the contract before you sign it?
I would maybe have both, push it through both.
Couple sets of eyes.
Yeah.
And then just see if one of them picks up on it. Yeah.
At least one set of eyes would be cool.
Yeah. I mean, Apple could have me by the short and curlies because I've never once read a new policy agreement.
That's true.
Yeah. And I never will.
Yeah.
You probably agreed like at some point they can come to your house and take DNA samples of you and clone you or something.
Yeah.
Apple could own my house and I wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, cool, I guess I signed that away.
I guess that was in the new terms policy.
You hit accept, sir. Unfortunately,
this is our house now.
Yeah. We're going to take this over.
Darn.
So NFL, Liam, you're not much of a watcher. You want to get into it though.
I mean, I used to play football like through high school and I'll watch it if it's on, but the fact that maybe you, mostly Broden, could tell me any major player from football, hockey, baseball, maybe another sport, where they went to college, like all that, I just can't. That's just so much.
Could you name like a top 5 player in every sport?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, football, top 5 player.
Burrow.
Okay. Baseball, top 5 player.
Ohtani.
Okay. Basketball.
Kawhi Leonard.
Interesting route you took there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Okay, now then hockey.
Can't believe you know Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I was waiting to hear LeBron James or Steph Curry, but
I don't know.
Kawhi Leonard.
I don't know.
Pulled that one out of the hat.
Okay, Curry.
Like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, the Greek
He
freak.
plays for the Bucks, doesn't he?
Yep, he does.
Damn.
So you know more than
See,
you.
I do know things,
Yeah.
but I mean, lots of things I don't know.
And then NHL.
Man, Gretzky.
He's not currently playing.
Oh, you want him currently playing?
Yeah.
Like the other
Ovechkin
3.
Ovechkin?
Okay.
on his last leg, but yeah.
Not a top 5, but he is
Okay.
arguably the greatest goal scorer of all time. Currently
Crosby.
still playing. Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay.
Ovechkin's my favorite player, so I do like
he's
that
solid.
answer.
You want me to go Crosby? I mean, you want a top 5 player?
Yeah, he's not top 5 either, but I know where you're going.
Name. Okay, who? Then?
McDavid.
Okay.
You couldn't have said McDavid?
Plays for the Flyers?
Yep.
Actually?
No.
Oh, dude, I was
the
like,
Oilers.
wow. How did I do that?
You're like, man, I'm really striking gold here.
Yeah. I'm 1 for 2, though.
What do you think that world and American culture would be like without the NFL?
We got to have flying cars by now.
We're wasting way too many resources on football.
Yeah, probably.
Throwing around a
How
pigskin.
much money does the American
Probably.
population spend on football, NFL?
A lot.
I wonder what the revenue for NFL revenue is.
It's got to be like $10 billion a year.
Billion.
It's
Trillion.
2022 was 11.98 billion.
God.
That's a lot.
It's not bad.
That was their profit?
That was their revenue.
Like before?
Money they brought in.
Okay, before.
And that's all. I mean, is that a collection? Everything based off streaming sales, merchandise, food, and stadium
Yeah.
tickets.
So
everything.
yeah, I think they got a chart here, a graph. I'll pull it up. So total revenue in 2022, 32 teams generated a total revenue of approximately $18.6 billion, which was an increase over $1 billion US from the previous year. What do we got here? League financials. So I think that's like everything.
What do you think they make the most money off? Like hot dogs?
Here we go. Yeah, definitely
Beer.
hot dogs.
What? Really?
No. Also no. NFL revenue streams. Most watched football games dominate top sports. Truly, NFL has a diverse array of lucrative revenue streams. Can you give them to me?
Like
media
YouTube
deals.
TV, like Red Zone,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, so all of that. Where I think it goes into like ticket sales and all the merchandise, but that's like low level stuff.
Yeah.
But if they sign a $500 million contract with ESPN,
Yeah.
They're going to be making a lot of money.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Iconic NFL teams.
The most iconic NFL teams I can think of.
Yeah. What would you say?
Probably like the Packers, the Patriots, the Cowboys for sure.
Cowboys. Yep. You know what they called the Cowboys?
Before they were the Cowboys.
No, just what everyone references the
It's
Cowboys.
America's team.
America's team. Which I think fans of the other 31 NFL teams would disagree.
Mm-hmm.
But
If you're not a Cowboys fan, you hate the Cowboys and their fans specifically, I think.
yeah, I dislike them. Mainly because they just beat the Vikings. And it's just like, when I hear Dallas, I just think of like,
I think they really shittily.
it's like, just like you don't like it.
You're just not a big fan of
Yeah.
Dallas.
No, it was a good city. We were there. It was fine. But just the Dallas Cowboys, I feel like they got a certain aura to them.
I just don't. I thought they could have did better with designing their team.
Yeah.
Like the logo's a stupid star, and then their colors are just so plain. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
It's just like blue
White
and
and
white.
blue.
Like
silver.
look at the Dolphins. Like the Dolphins did cool. Like at least they
Dolphins-
tried to mix it up.
Dolphins are doing some fun stuff with their uniforms.
Yeah, it's like the Jaguars.
Yeah.
The
Jags are cool. Yeah.
he has what color?
Jackson-
What color are the Dolphins? What's their two main colors?
Orange and teal.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
I'm just a little befuddled that you said Jaguars.
Befuddled. I'm befuddled.
What,
You said
Jaguars?
befuddled.
Thank you.
Did you say Jaguars?
You said Jaguars.
Oh.
Jaguars. Jaguars. How do you say it?
Not Jaguars. Is that what you were saying?
No, I said Jaguars.
Yeah, Jaguars.
Yeah, but he's saying like
You're s-
Jag-wires. Is what's looping me right now.
Jagwires.
Yeah.
Jaguars.
I say
Like a guy named Jag like goes into your house.
Jaguar. I'll
and
say
it's
it like
a,
the British then.
It's a reality TV
the
show.
Jaguars.
Yeah, it's like this guy named Jag. He wires your house.
Jaguars. Sorry.
Yeah, but I say with the
Jaguars.
I say with the AU in there. You say it like with there's an I in there. It just I'm mildly perplexed. Is all.
Say it. Say it.
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Better. Yeah.
Jaguars.
Yeah. See, now you're teetering, man. You're close. You're close.
Jaguars.
But
The Jag bombs.
oh man, I can't drink Red Bull anymore.
I'm just gonna say I was sorry I had to leave you guys talk about Jaguars for another 30 seconds while I restarted the camera.
That's all right. I think that's the only word we said
Yeah.
for that entire 30 seconds.
So if you guys are wondering, yeah, they were probably just like, man, we gotta come up with something. Because where were we going with the Red Bull? Was that
No, I
conversation
just no
switch
from
up?
Yag Bombs.
Yeah, because I said the Jag bombs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Instead of Jaguars, it's Jag bombs now.
Yeah.
Jay, yeah. How would you mix the Jaguars with Jägermeister? Jagermeister.
Yeah, the Jag bombs.
Yeah, I'm trying to mix the two words though. Okay, let's just stop talking about this. People are probably like, shut the fuck up about Jaguars. Okay, so yes, America's team. Cowboys are known for their cheerleaders, iconic blue star logo, and their many Super Bowl appearances.
Iconic blue star.
Yeah.
It's just a
Iconic.
blue star.
It's a
Yeah.
star.
like, come
Third
on.
grade graphic design.
Yeah, maybe if that that exact logo has been in a parent's fridge before, and they laughed at it and said, "Honey, I think our son's a little
He's gonna
learning
be for the
disabled."
Cowboys. Green Bay Packers. You mentioned them, Broden. You know why they're iconic?
They're like they won the first Super Bowl, didn't they? And then Vince Lombardi was their coach, and the Lombardi Trophy is named after him. And
Yep. and they're the only community-owned team in the
That's
NFL.
right. Yeah, you could buy shares of the Packers if you want.
Yep. Which I wouldn't do, but Pittsburgh Steelers,
Oh yeah, the Steel Curtain.
founded in 1933. What was the Iron Curtain? Remember when we were talking about
That was
an
Stalin in
Wasn't
the
it supposed to
USSR.
say, yeah.
and we thought it was a giant actual Iron Curtain. Imagine pulling that closed.
He's
Across.
so heavy.
Founded in 1933, the Steelers are one of the oldest franchises and hold the record for the most Super Bowl titles, tied with the New England Patriots.
Which is like 7.
Did the Patriots have any before Brady got there, I wonder?
Brady won 5 with them. No, 6 with them.
Yeah.
So they would have had to have won 1.
Is that what they have? They have 7 total?
I think 7 is the record for Super Bowls, not
Okay.
championships, because then the Packers have it for championships, I think. Because they were winning when it was the AFL.
Oh, yeah. American Football League.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2 different? It was the AFL
Yeah, the
and the
AFL.
NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like the North and the South during the Civil War.
Yeah, and then eventually the North.
Yeah. The AFL had slaves.
Goodness always prevails, they say. Darkness
there?
will come to light. Probably some dude in Hogwarts.
And then the other one I have on here, the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
Liam, what were the San Francisco 49ers named after?
San Francisco.
The 49ers.
Oh, 49 State.
San Francisco's not a state.
Oh, California.
49ers, the Gold Rush.
Oh, in 1949.
1849.
Yeah.
1949.
Gold still existed. Why are we not? Why are we not rushing anymore?
Yeah.
At what point did we decide we're good on the gold? Actually, you know what?
Why are we not?
Dude, 2049?
That's
Gold rush. Let's fucking go.
Every 200 years?
Yeah.
We better rush for some gold.
We've
Why
gone
are we
through
not rushing anymore?
We've gone through all our gold.
Uh,
I think it's time we start rushing again.
That's the movement.
Yeah, we're pulling out the
You're like-
option play.
Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side when she calls him. She's like, run the dang ball.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Rush the
actually-
damn goal.
That guy's like suing his.
Yeah, because he
Michael
got this many dollars from
Yeah.
that whole transaction.
And apparently, what was the story about the parents? Like they were just like
I think
profiting off this. I can't remember.
they had to.
They profited
Because
off
he-
him somehow. And
yeah.
Some
I don't
like,
know how that makes sense when he's the one that signed the NFL deal.
Yeah, I think they're more so profiting off of the Blind Side, the movie, and the story.
Oh, that's what.
And
he's
then
that's
something-
That's the great part.
He's pissed at the parents. I don't think he likes them. I think the parents were like something. They're making him out to be bad people. I don't know why, but he's not doing. He doesn't like them. I'll Google it. Blind Side.
making who out to be bad? People? The parents?
yeah. Like that they
Yeah.
were like manipulative.
They seem
him.
nice in the movie.
Well, yeah, Sandra Bullock is always pretty cool.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw, he's a good dude. That little SJ. That dude was,
That
a
was Tim McGraw?
conniving.
Little Timmy?
He was a conniving little bastard.
He was
in
just
that
a little
movie.
kid. Yeah. I mean, that was a perfect role for that kid. He was just a
He did nail it.
just a little kid. Yeah. You're right. Little conniving, little troubler.
Yeah. Somehow got his foot into,
That was Tim McGraw in that movie?
that played the dad.
Really?
Yeah.
So this says Blind Side subject Michael Orr alleges Tuohy's made millions off of a lie. Tuohy's. Michael Fletcher reports on retired NFL lineman Michael Orr's petition that alleges the Tuohy family never adopted him and instead used the conservatorship to make business deals in his name.
What's a conservatorship?
Basically,
Um,
like they're in charge of you.
Yeah, like what Britney Spears was under.
Yep.
Mm.
Like when you can't take care of yourself, somebody makes decisions for you. They're not technically your parent or your guardian, but
I
they,
could see how he would be able to win that lawsuit if they're not his legal guardians. They should have no control over.
I don't know if it makes you a legal guardian.
A conservatorship is a court process where a North Dakota state, this must be North Dakota specific, but a state district court judge or judicial referee decides whether an individual is unable to manage their property or financial affairs, or both, to the point where a conservator must be appointed to take either limited or full control.
Okay, that makes much more sense.
Yeah.
So technically not his parents or his guardians, but just managed all of his assets
Correct.
and then made a bunch of money
Is
off
that
him.
not
and-
contractually a thing.
Yeah, but so they made money off the story that they adopted him after he was homeless. But it's none of it's true, and they made a bunch of money off of it.
Yeah.
So he's suing in that respect, I think.
Wonder if he wants the money.
Probably. I don't know.
not?
Did you spend all your NFL money?
Yeah, he's like, I
Probably.
got to get back at these Tuies.
That's what is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when he. I think there's some statistic where it's like 30 or like 79%.
30 or 79?
Some crazy percentage.
Like 2 or 87.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
Hey, at least you left yourself a lot of plausible deniability. There. You're
Exactly.
like, I didn't say
30 or 79.
I gave myself a wide array of
Gave himself 50% error.
You gotta, man. You gotta. But like professional athletes, they just burn through all their money and go bankrupt very fast.
Yeah, if they don't play for like at least like 5 years or something like that,
Yeah.
a lot of them will go long enough to sign a second deal, basically.
That's crazy to me.
Well,
That is insane.
yeah, because, well, eventually, if you play for like 1 or 2 years, it's not like you're making enough money to retire.
What size is the contract?
It depends where
Well,
you're drafted at. You
Shitty
get-
enough to be a 1 or 2 year deal. And then you're not
What would
playing
that-
full
most
would that
rookie
be?
quality.
most
What
rookie
would that
deals
be?
are 4-year deals.
Give me a ballpark the number.
That's a rookie deal if you like make the team, though, is it not?
Yeah. Like if you sign a deal, like some people would get undrafted, they're undrafted, signed free agents, and they'll sign maybe like a 1 or 2 year deal worth maybe like league minimum, which is
Well,
probably like $600,000 or something like that.
Well, you said maybe league minimum when legally it has to be the
Well,
league
it
minimum.
could
That's why it's
no,
called
maybe
the league minimum.
maybe league minimum, maybe a tad more.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you meant under. Like they're gonna shave some.
But then you have to think like they pay taxes, which is a lot of. I mean, when you make that
in
much
places
money,
that have taxes, income tax.
So
That's why people move
everywhere.
No,
it doesn't matter. It's wherever the business is. So if you play for the Patriots and Massachusetts has a state income tax, no matter where you live, that's where your business is. That's how your business gets taxed.
yeah, but Nevada, you play sports in Nevada. There's no state tax there. Like you
right.
have to pay federal income tax,
Yep.
but you don't pay state income tax.
Yeah. Either way, you're paying some sort of income tax.
Yeah.
So after you do that, and then you pay your manager, agent, or whatever you have, you
What if
pay
you don't
them
have one?
10%. I don't know. It's very. I see some people do negotiate for themselves, but
Lamar Jackson
yep, he doesn't have an agent. I don't.
seems weird. Didn't he graduate from like Louisville though?
Mm-hmm.
Louisville? How do you pronounce it?
I think
Louisville. You
in
don't say the S.
Louisville will.
Louisville.
Yeah, we're not debating
Louisville.
the S.
Louisville.
I think if you go to Kentucky, they'll say it's Louisville, not Louisville.
It's you say it like
Louisville.
Louisville.
Yeah. There you go.
I think Louisville is the South Hill softball parking lot. That is Louisville.
it is.
Because that's where Louis. That's where Louis roams.
Oh, that's what you're
Yeah.
talking
When you talk about the baseball brand, though, what do you say?
Oh, like
Louisville Slugger?
Louisville Slugger. I say Louisville.
Yeah, exactly.
Louisville Slugger.
I don't even know anymore. Now I'm hearing so much.
Yeah. We're getting into Jaguar territory.
I was going to say the Louisville Jaguars.
We're treading a fine line here.
Oh gosh. Super Bowl. You guys watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You guys watch
It's
it
the
for
only game I watch.
You do.
Yep.
That's okay. You watch it for the commercials or for the game?
Neither. I just like to hang out with my friends.
Yeah. That's fair.
Games
I am
on.
a big commercial guy, but I'm more interested in the game.
Yeah.
For
I would
sure.
say so too, but commercials are a big factor. I think a lot of people watch that game for the commercials.
That's probably why there's so much. That's like the most watched 2 hours of television every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the halftime performances.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
thing
Who was
all
it?
people watch.
Rihanna last year?
Yeah.
Have they announced this year's
Pregnant
yet?
Rihanna. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Everybody was saying that Oliver Anthony dude was going to do it. I
No,
saw
he's
that.
not.
No, he's not going to.
I
But
cried during one of the Super Bowl commercials once.
The commercials?
you are somehow able to emotionally attach to things.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, quickly. Yeah, apparently I watched the 30-second commercial and started crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. 10 seconds in, he's like, this is going to get me 10 more
What-
seconds.
what
I
was
did.
it?
That's what I said. I go, damn.
Here it comes.
Was it do you remember which one it
I
was?
sure do. It was
Puppy monkey baby.
close.
The Doritos
I was
Ninja?
tearing up. Yeah, I was tearing up during that one. No, I wasn't.
What actually was it?
It was a commercial for the old, I think it's like right when the Alexa came out or something like that. And it was this old guy,
Oh,
this
yeah,
old
I
grandpa,
remember
and he
this
was
one.
talking about, he's like, Alexa, like, show me pictures for my wedding day, or like, play this song, or make a slideshow of me and my wife's trip to Venice or something like that. And it was like all these things that the Alexa was doing for him. And then you find out that his wife passed away like a year ago. And so it's like, he's like telling it to like see everything. I was like, oh, that's really sad.
And it got you.
Got me good. Yeah.
Got me good.
Got me good. I think, dude,
So
that
why
stuff
does
hits
it
me
get-
so hard.
Do you think about like your own grandpa?
I think about one day I'm going to be old and I'm going to lose the love of my life. And I might start crying now that
Not
we're talking
me.
about it. I really hope I die before my wife.
I know I'm gonna die before my
Really
wife
hope so.
because, well, actually, I'm torn between dying before my wife and am I gonna die?
Am I gonna
I
die?
think it's gonna be one of the two. You're either never gonna die or you're gonna die.
Well, I'm
Before your
either
wife.
I'm gonna die before my wife or I'm never gonna die. I'm not dying after my wife, is what I'm telling you. If she dies before me, well, it looks like I got a long
living
road
forever.
ahead.
Yeah.
You're going back. You're restarting life again.
I don't know. I'll just keep aging.
How you know how like at your 90 and you start to age and your skin gets really wrinkly?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Imagine you're 190. What does that aging look like?
God, you probably look like
You gotta
used
be,
toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably got clothespins holding all your skin together.
Why does your skin do that? Just gravity? That many years?
I think it's so old.
It's just so old. It's just so. I have no idea. I wonder why.
It's got to be gravity pulling it down.
No, it's not gravity.
Why wouldn't it?
It
be?
would be. It's got to be something with like
Gravity.
your body.
with aging.
No, it's not gravity.
It's
first of all,
aging,
doesn't
man.
exist.
I forget. First of all, yeah,
It's aging.
Yeah, I don't need to get into this spiel again, do I?
about gravity existing.
It's just space in general.
Oh gosh, please don't. But no, yeah, I want to say it is gravity.
Gravity might have something to do with it.
I really don't think it's gravity weighing your skin down.
There's like a crystal.
What are you talking about?
No, I work with a guy who thinks rocks will put out good vibes for him and
What
heal
are his
him.
initials?
You already know who I'm talking about.
Damn, dude.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Did you have a story you want to finish?
No, I was just
Okay.
filling in some space.
Thanks. Gravity has a bit of a downward pull on loose skin, exaggerating the sag, but intrinsic aging, that is, aging in your cells, is relative to time, not gravity.
Told you.
And this means you're in control of how your skin looks, and it starts with strengthening your skin and underlying muscles.
My cousin was telling me that he read an article about that trinsic shit or whatever, that they're finding ways to like slow it down and then like eventually maybe reversing it. Because there's like there's like a certain thing in your cells that they have narrowed down the actual aging to.
I know stem cells are a huge thing.
In Tijuana.
Yeah, doesn't mean they're not huge.
Yeah, you can't do them here.
You can fly to Tijuana.
I don't want to do anything in Tijuana. That just sounds like a
No.
city that procedures don't go well. Doesn't it?
I don't know.
I feel like
dude.
that's like the city that you would go to and you'd find a hollow baby with drugs stuffed in it.
I feel like that's where
Yeah.
some of the best surgeons would
deep
go
freeze.
because
Yeah.
they know that, oh, I'm going to go do medicine here. And
For so much cheaper.
tons of millions or like millionaires are going to come here and let me do this to them because it's legal here. So you have one of the finest doctors and he's just waiting in Tijuana for you.
I'm going to trust somebody else of
can't-
not Tijuanese.
You can't trust anyone else because it's not legal anywhere else. You have to go. Let's say, because I don't know if Tijuana is the only place you can do this, but let's say hypothetically,
It's the last haven.
it's the end all be all, man.
Stem cell on the map. It says stem cell center.
It's not Tijuana anymore. Stem cell.
There's got to be
stem cell
somewhere
central.
in Guatemala.
Sure. Regardless, millionaire in America wants stem cells. They go to this place to get them. And then they get them.
That's fair.
I don't know if you're entirely
It's
grasping.
two sides of a coin here. Yeah. Depends on I want to see a picture of the doctor.
Well, I
first.
thought they do stem cell transplants here in the United
I
States.
thought we just uncovered that we can't do that.
I thought,
Yeah,
like,
that's
did
what
they
started
used to?
this.
Yeah.
Did they used to be able to do it here?
I don't know. Nathan?
Why'd you want to look that up for?
I do have some developing information. Gravity is what keeps us from floating out into space by keeping us connected to the ground. Young skin can negate the strong pull of gravity thanks to elastin and collagen. As we age, we have less of these substances in our skin, so gravity essentially pulls the skin downward, and this is why you have sagging skin.
I don't think they know that for sure. I think
But-
somebody's spitballing.
Yeah, but what you just told me does not entirely justify your gravity argument.
I think it does.
Just gravity has more of an effect because you have
Because you
less
don't have that thing.
collagen and elastin.
Yeah.
And
But without one, you can't have the other.
no, you're right.
So,
Like,
yeah.
is that why like some of these like celebrities are like 92, but they look 40?
Yeah, they drink a lot of water.
They do this collagen stuff. They get collagen implants,
Yeah. Elastin?
or are they finding zero gravity machines?
They go sit in zero G machines for an hour a day,
Yeah.
and it just tightens their skin.
What is the one thing that people do? Like the hyperbaric chamber, the pressurized thing? Is that what it's called?
Pressurized chamber.
Yeah, like it either decreases or increases the air pressure, and you go in and it's really good for you, I guess.
That sounds right.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds right, though. Hyper, what'd you call it?
Hyperbarics.
Yeah.
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
I can't
What are the-
exactly remember what people do.
Do you think they train when teams are going to Denver since?
Oh, yeah, because the air's thinner.
Yeah,
I think they wouldn't train in chambers,
no.
but
I think so.
they could wear.
I'd like to think they do.
They're in the judges' chambers.
They could wear altitude masks.
Right. Yeah.
Meet me in the chambers. Oh, that was good, bro. That's good. Altitude mask, though, that'd be fun too.
Much easier.
I think it'd be more fun to work in a judge's office.
Yeah, that too.
They just go clerk for a judge. Yeah, but like how much thinner is the air in Denver than? What do you think? Like half?
Of us?
Yeah, like 3/4, maybe 3/4 of us.
I don't know. What's our elevation here and what's our elevation? in
We're
Denver?
only. I would imagine we're only like maybe 1,000 feet above sea level on average here.
Yeah.
On average, it's flat as a freaking
It's really not that. Well, I could
Yeah.
walk
upstairs.
20. Even that.
There's already 20.
20 blocks that way, and I just walked up like a 400-foot hill.
Yeah. I was just making a joke about North Dakota being flat.
It is. Kansas is technically flatter than a pancake. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
How?
You want to talk about flat?
Earth.
The Earth.
Why is Kansas flatter than a pancake? What pancakes are you looking at?
If you just scaled up a pancake and all the little bumps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you scale it up to the size of Kansas, like Kansas would have less bumps and hills. And
I heard the same thing about Earth.
If
It would
you
be like
scaled
a
it
cue
down,
ball.
yeah. If you scaled it down that much smaller between like the highest point in the world and the lowest, it would still be like as smooth as a cue ball.
smoother.
Yeah, smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson talks about it.
Yeah, he's
There's a
pretty
clip.
smart.
Yeah. There's something. The Earth is 40,000 miles in circumference or something.
Yeah.
But the difference between the highest point and the lowest point is only like 30 miles. So 30 miles over
Just a little.
40,000 around is,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Fantasy football.
I love fantasy football.
Me too.
How many leagues are you guys in? Liam 1.
I'm in one.
Broden 4. I'd say 1.
I mentally cannot handle being in
I'm in 4.
even
yeah.
one league.
I'm in two, well, a keeper league, a true dynasty league, and then 2 regular leagues.
Okay. I'm in 2 keepers, a dynasty, and a regular.
Yeah.
Do you do the snake draft or do you do auction draft?
Snakes.
I'm
I'm snake in all of them.
I'm in no drafts where I do a snake draft.
Really?
My dynasty, but that's There's no draft. You just draft rookies every year.
Right. Yeah. It's 5. What is it? 5 rounds, I think.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Something's.
You got to drop
short.
some players though every year, and
Yeah. So yeah, I think auction draft's definitely the way to go.
I think it makes it more competitive for sure.
It's just I almost have to read you this lineup because I don't know if anybody on this league listens to this podcast. It's with my old buddies in Canada, and I don't know how I got the players I got, but
Did you fleece them?
I have Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, and Travis Kelce.
How?
Wow.
Who's your quarterback?
Joe Burrow and Jared Goff.
Damn. And your backs?
Cam Akers, Raheem Mostert, which is not great.
Raheem is not that bad.
Yeah, he's
I don't know how
touchdown
good
today.
Cam Akers is going to be.
But honestly, that's okay if I can get by with those.
No, your receivers are good enough to not worry about your running backs.
Yeah,
I
3
think
top 10 receivers and
But-
then the best tight end.
your Raheem Mostert is a good receiving back. So
Yeah. So I think it'd be okay. I've been doing fantasy football for a while. It does add a lot more stress to your life than one would want to.
and then multiply it times 4,
Yeah.
being
and then
4 of them.
It's like this isn't enough stress.
If you
Let's keep
care
this
about
going.
it, I guess. You probably don't give a shit about winning.
Not even a bit.
So do you have a buy-in for that league?
Yeah, $40.
Okay.
So that's not. Now, if it was $1,000, you'd.
I would, be sweating bullets.
Yeah, that's what one of my leagues. These guys were like, "Let's $1,000 buy-in." Like 2 guys said
Ooh.
that, and I was like,
That's insane.
"You're an idiot.
Yeah.
I'll quit the league."
That is
Quit.
insane, dude. No.
I would not play in $1,000 league. I'm in a 2 $100 leagues, one $50 league, and a $125 league.
I think
I just can't justify
$375
doing that.
50 to like 250 is like where I'd be happy with for buy-ins.
$250?
Yeah, I'd do $250. But then
I do one league $250. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just such luck of the draw.
no,
What do you mean?
it's about keeping up with your league each week, or keeping up with your own team each week, adding players. You have to be a good
You
manager.
have to have a good draft.
Is this not similar to like the league I'm in? Yeah, because the draft.
Yeah, the draft is arguably the most important part.
Okay,
but the
so
other,
if I get 5th pick like I did last year, and I just am not capable of drafting good players.
Well, you just found your own flaw. You're not capable of drafting good players.
Well, I got 5th pick, so I don't exactly get the run of the litter.
yeah, you do.
You
At
You
5th,
get the 5th best
you get
player in the
fifth
league.
Best player in the league.
well, he ain't 1 through 4.
That's correct. But you have to think a snake draft. You're getting 5, and then back around you're getting 12, and then whereas the first pick they get 1, and then they get
20.
16. You know?
Yeah,
Or if it's 10-person league, they're
you're
going
gonna get 2 players before those other 4 teams get 2 players.
That's why the snake evens itself out.
I suppose. When you put it into the terms like that.
That's
yeah,
why
that
I
can think
like
about.
having last
We know
pick.
you're not a term guy. We talked about that with Apple.
With what?
The terms and conditions.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I enjoy having the last pick in snake drafts.
Yeah, it's not bad because then you get back players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like auction because everyone starts at $200. You can build your team however you want to. If you want to spend $85 on Justin Jefferson, you can do that. But then you might have to
Have some
skimp
shit.
out on some others,
Yeah.
So what I do, $200, I'll put together like a budget. Like, okay, I want to spend $110 on receivers or $120 on receivers. And then I want to spend $60 on running backs. And then I can only spend $15 on quarterbacks and then a $5 tight end, whatever it is. So you can divvy that up however you want, and the fate is in your hands. So if it was a $250 league, Liam, you're probably going to do a little bit more research.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Instead of me Venmoing a guy $40
And then handing your phone to me come draft time.
pretty much. Yeah.
That's what I do in our fantasy baseball league. I Venmo $50 every year and then pay attention for 3 weeks. And then I'm like, okay, it's enough of that.
Then you end up losing 2 of the 3, and then you quit giving a shit about your team.
Exactly.
But you can't do that. It's so much more fun when you don't.
MLB is just so
Long. It's
so
drawn out.
long. That's what sucks about it.
It's 22 weeks or 21 weeks of including the playoffs. So,
Yeah. Too long.
I mean, that's 4 more weeks than football.
No. Doesn't feel like it. There's so many more games though.
Yes.
So many more players.
Yeah, but it's still set up week to week.
And it's
You're
in
not doing this
summer.
every day. And it's summer. What is more
here's the thing.
American than baseball in the summertime with a nice apple pie and a beer, huh?
Well, I don't like apple pie.
Apple pie and a beer.
Yeah, it's weird.
Not at the same time.
Here's what I'm going to say. The NFL is Sundays. Everyone plays besides Thursday, Monday night games. So everyone plays one day. So you set your lineup. It's like a thing. It's like, okay, I'm going to set my lineup. All my action happens.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the MLB, there's 30 games every day. Not that many because there couldn't be that many. But there's 10 games every day. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it's just never ending.
It requires more upkeep for sure.
Yeah.
But I enjoy that.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like I'm more part of my team, except for when my team all wants to get hurt at the same time.
that's the shits of it. Sometimes it's luck of the draw with the injuries.
Yeah. I got shit on the last 4 weeks of baseball with my top 2 pitchers got hurt. One of them out for the season. And then my top 3 guys of position players all got hurt.
Yeah.
And then I ended up losing 3 weeks in a row, dropped down like 4 seeds in the playoff seedings or whatever. And yeah.
All right. Madden. You guys Madden players, NFL video game?
Not
No.
anymore. I used to be. I used to just crush me and my buddy Matt. We would stay up until like 2, 3 in the morning just on NCAA 14. Going game after game after game after game. I think NCAA 14 was one of the best.
It was so much fun.
And you could do mascot games, and we would sit and we would do mascot games for like an hour, and I was always the Irish. So it just a bunch of short leprechaun Irish guys running around the field. It was a blast.
I remember doing that at Connor's house, except he would always set it up to where it would be like you'd play overtime rules.
Yeah.
Where it's like you each get one drive, first one to score a touchdown wins everything. That was a lot of fun. I like doing that because I think playing game after game after game after game of just straight football really gets to me.
It does, but there was a lot. We were evenly matched. I think I beat out Matt a few more times than he beat me, but it was fun. And we would just pick different teams, or like we would pick teams that have very similar stat lines. So it was always a challenge. But it was a blast. Yeah,
I used to play like a lot of the Ultimate Team on Madden, where you like build your own team or whatever, and you play against
card packs.
Yep,
that was a lot of fun.
I did like that a lot.
What do they call it? Madden Ultimate Team. Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of the Madden curse, like the cover?
Yeah.
Ever on the cover of the video game?
Then you have a shitty next year.
Well, it says the player featured on the cover of EA Sports annual NFL game is doomed to encounter something bad. Poor luck, decline play, or maybe a serious injury.
Think about Peyton Hillis. Do you know who Peyton Hillis is?
Nope.
He was on the cover of like Madden 13 or something like that.
Madden 12, I want to say. Is he the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madden 12.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable. And then you don't even know who he is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was that quick of a decline.
Wow.
Liam's like, I didn't know who he was when he was unbelievable.
Yeah. So this is all news to me.
Yeah. I was a big Madden player. I like playing it, but I hated playing defense. Hated it so much.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where I shine, dude.
Really?
Oh, I love it.
Zone defense, lock in with the linebacker, just QB spy, basically.
Yep, pretty much. I would rush with my linebacker every time, and I could just...
Like there was gold on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah. It was 1842, baby. I was in there. 49.
The 42ers.
Yeah.
The San Francisco 42ers.
I got it.
That's when Columbus sailed.
The 1492ers.
Yeah. Ocean Blue.
Yep. 1492.
Yeah.
Ocean Blue.
You said 42. Wait a minute.
1942.
1499.
I had hands though, and then I would always cover my own D-backs,
Oh.
and so I'd go up, man. I would high point
You
that
did
ball
man,
every
huh?
time. Oh yeah, I would come down with it.
Were you a controller thrower?
They weren't my controllers, so I couldn't.
Oh, I thought you.
So strictly.
Yeah,
so
they
that's
were
all I
my
did.
controller. So yeah,
Yes.
of course, I was Gronk spiking.
That's awesome. I like playing Madden. There used to be like these big Madden tournaments. I don't know if you guys remember in the mall, they used to have guerrilla games.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
In the back, they had the room to play. Like they had all the Xbox and PS, whatever systems
Call
out.
of Duty tournaments, Madden
Yeah.
tournaments. Yeah.
That's sick.
That's crazy.
I wish I
Good
was
old
good enough
days.
to actually like jump in and do those.
Dude, these people that play Madden now, like, I cannot believe like how much grown men are into playing video games of a sport.
Our good friend is
Who?
It don't matter.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but
But
he like loves playing back. Like, the other day we were together doing something. If I say what we were doing, it'll give it away. We were kissing. No. And he goes, dude, Madden comes out on my birthday. And I look at him, I go, you're 27.
Yeah.
It's like, man, hang up Madden here.
It's
Yeah. Are
it's
you guys
time.
still video gamers?
No.
No.
I've turned on my computer maybe once.
You
in the
know
last,
you're getting into the video game world when you have a computer to do it.
I used to
Yeah, I was
put
into
hours. I put hours on that PC until I
Because
sold
I think it's like
it. Xbox is casual.
consoles, casual.
it. Yeah.
Once you get into the computer, it's like you
You're
care
getting-
about
you're
what's
getting-
happening.
Yeah, because you're spending a lot more money.
Yeah.
At least like 2 times as much.
Then you're like, I need the performance now. I need to be able to just play better. Like
Yeah.
the controller's not good enough for
But
me.
the only reason I still have my computer is because it serves for more than just video games.
Mm.
For like when I need to do
Yeah.
notes for this
Oh,
or
yeah.
oh you dirty little bastard.
You're
Wait,
sick.
yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
I do. Yeah, computers are fun. I have one.
I have a laptop.
Yeah. You have a laptop?
Yeah.
Good.
I do homework.
Is it Mac?
Yeah.
Yours
It's
is not.
superior.
You got like a
A laptop?
No,
I do have a MacBook, but it's sitting in my closet. It hasn't been open since I was in college. So
yeah, but you like your gaming computer is like beefy, isn't it?
yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's
beefy.
It's
Like
like
it's
your
a desktop computer.
yeah, like a tower, like an actual
Yes.
tower. Yes.
Yes. Not like a notebook.
No.
Yeah.
Not like a MacBook Air. Nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe like 50 MacBook Airs, but
Why don't you use your, I suppose you probably don't need to use your laptop. When did you get it? Before college?
yeah. Well, right after I graduated high school. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a laptop too, and it just doesn't work anymore very well. Like you try to open the internet and then it just like shits on you. I hate that, man.
Yeah.
Can you play the like Madden on the computer?
Oh yeah. You could still use a controller. You can plug a controller into your computer.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I
that's
I don't know
too
how
many-
it works.
Too many workarounds, you know. It's like at that point you just play an Xbox.
I mean, it's a USB, so you just plug it in.
Yeah, but at that point it's like why?
Just because the computer is going to run things faster and smoother,
Yeah.
Better
which
graphics.
is what you pay for.
But like the graphics I get, like how it looks.
Yeah.
But like better and smoother. I've never been playing Madden on my Xbox.
Madden's not one of the
You
games
don't-
that you buy a computer to
No.
play it for,
Yeah.
though.
No,
Get a new computer so I can play some Madden.
Yeah.
I just went and spent $1,600.
Yeah.
Can't wait to buy the new Madden.
Yeah. That's more so like first person shooters and
Shooters. I mean,
Minecraft.
you want things to be that fast. Yeah. I mean, if Minecraft, the world is that big, yeah. But like, if
Buy
you're,
some
talking, if
mods.
you're talking about like Bethesda games, like Fallout 4 and stuff like that, to where it's like you can mod it like and make things crazy,
yeah.
then
You
the
can-
computer's got to be able to keep up.
You guys,
I knew you were going into the computer route when you played Minecraft on a laptop at your parents' house.
yeah.
I can't remember when it was, but obviously when we were younger.
Sixth
And
grade.
You're like, dude, I got it on my computer. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, because remember how much different Minecraft was on your Xbox versus the computer?
Yeah, because computer had way better features.
Yeah.
Xbox was
There's
just
so
a
much
dumbed
more to
down,
it.
like, yeah. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, I remember I got the Pokemon mod for Minecraft. I figured out how to put it on my dad's computer, and you would think that thing was a jet trying to take off with how much shit I put on his old
Broden had
laptop.
paperweights on the side of the laptop. I think there's usually like one point every year where I'm like, I go through this Minecraft. I'm like, I should start a Minecraft world.
Yep.
I should grind it for like a week and then I forget about it for a year.
Yep. That happens.
I think this conversation's getting me to the 2023's point right now.
If I quit playing video games, so I don't have the Game Pass anymore.
Yep.
But there's plenty of times where I'm like sitting there and for once I just don't have something going on. I go, man, I'd love to just play Minecraft for the next 12 hours straight right now. Just sit there and not move.
I don't remember the last time I just had 12 hours of time to do nothing.
It's coming up. Wintertime's coming up here pretty soon. I guess your occupation does not quite matter as much. You could film things indoors as equally as outdoors.
I rarely film outdoors.
Even in the summertime?
More in the summertime. I would say way less in the wintertime.
Yeah, but do you still rarely do it in the summertime?
Yes. But if I am going to shoot outdoors, it is in the summer.
Well, yeah,
Generally.
you wouldn't choose it.
Unless it's...
You want this interview done outside? Can we wait till?
I
Can
don't
we push that to December 18th or something?
I don't even remember the last interview I did outside. I try not to. It's so hard with the sun.
Yeah, that's fair.
What about the night?
The nights, yeah. Well, that's good because the sun's usually not around.
No.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
cool.
If you were gonna try and put the sun out, you should probably go at night.
Put it out
Yeah.
like with a
Big squirt
Bucket
gun?
of water.
Yeah.
Super
Bucket of water,
soakers,
yeah.
man.
A hose.
They're not called moderate soakers. They're called super soakers.
Moderate soakers.
Super sun soaker. All right, let's do some NFL facts and let's wrap this up. 1999, NFL fined Marshawn Lynch $20,000.
Wow.
1999.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
That had to have been like 2015.
For just grabbing his crotch after a touchdown.
I think
That
Marshawn
was
Lynch
not in
barely had a crotch in
1999.
1999.
I gotta see.
Are all
Where
your
the-
He
dates
was
messed up?
drafted in like 2008.
Yeah, that seems weird, doesn't it? I don't know why it says that. Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, was that when he was, or is this about like I'm just here so I don't get fined?
No, he
thing?
grabbed his crotch in the end zone
Oh,
and got fined $20,000.
you remember when Randy Moss fake moved?
2019.
Yeah.
Sorry. 2019. Marshawn Lynch grabs his crotch after a 79-yard touchdown run against Cardinals. NFL fined him. Oh, it only says $11,000 for this celebration.
That's like me and you getting a $18 fine or something. What is $11,000 to a $25 million a year running back?
Yeah, that's true. The conversion rate, what is that? I always like playing that game. What would this be if Bill Gates was to do it, you know?
Right.
Because I see it sometimes with gambling. You'll see videos of Dana White playing blackjack, right?
He's
He's
got
playing $50,000 a hand. What would that conversion be to what I would be playing? You know, $50 a hand? Is it $3
which for you
a hand?
is $50 a hand, like unreasonable amount, like an ungodly amount? I would say probably not, right?
50?
50 is like a little bit higher than you'd like to go.
Yeah,
But like that's not going to kill you.
No. If I'm going to Vegas and I'm like, I'm going to play, I could play a $50 table if I wanted to. My money would probably go a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But no, I tried to
Not
play
on
15.
Pot of gold blackjack.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, we turn that thing into our little money sled.
I probably play $15 to $25 tables. I don't even play blackjack.
I like $25 hands, I think.
Yeah.
But
It's so funny because you go to Vegas and you play whatever. Like, let's say go to Vegas and play. I'm always like, let's find a low table, right? Let's find a $15 table. And then I go to the local bar and I'm like, I'm playing $25 a hand. It's like, I don't even play $25 a hand in Vegas. Why am I doing it here? You know?
right.
Seems ass backwards to me.
It is, but you gotta in Vegas you get more nervous, I think.
Yeah. Vegas, you're there for longer and you're like, well, this is my only activity right now. Whereas the local bar, I'm like, if I lose this, I could just go sit at my table and eat
Yeah, what are you
popcorn,
gonna
I
do in
guess.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Leave that table and go lose at another one?
Yeah.
Like you're not there to
All right, let's go try down the road here.
exactly.
It's basically how it goes every time.
Football though, football.
Yes. The Super Bowl's in Las Vegas this year.
Is it?
There's a way to tie it back in right there. Yep, it is.
We should go.
My parents are going down to Vegas to watch Vikings Raiders.
Oh, December 10th. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sweet. I want to go to that.
They're going to meet up with Connor's parents.
That'd be fun.
Sick.
Tell them to take lots of pictures. Coldest game in the NFL history was the 1967 NFL Championship game, known as the Ice Bowl, between the Dallas Cowboys and Green Bay Packers, where the temperatures hit a bone-chilling minus 13 degrees.
Damn.
Wow.
Must have been in
not
Dallas.
play.
You would not play?
Yeah. Coach told me to lace them up and get out there. I'd say no. Good luck.
You'd just not play in a Super Bowl.
Was it in Green Bay?
Now, if it's negative 13,
Yeah, I suppose. Was it what?
In Green Bay? Or was it like held somewhere else?
I'm not sure. I don't have that on here.
It gets pretty cold in Wisconsin.
it was probably in Green Bay. I can't imagine they started traveling to other places for the Super Bowl until later.
Do you know the first name of the Bears, Liam? The first name that the Bears were ever called
Chicago.
before
Duh.
they were ever called Chicago Bears?
It was played at Lambeau Field.
Was it?
Yep.
Do you know?
Cubs.
No, I think they were called the Staley Decators.
The Staley Decators.
Yeah.
What
Staley.
is that?
It's some dude owned a company and his name was Staley. and I forget what a Decatur is. I don't know how you say it, but yeah, that was the Chicago Bears. First ever team name in like 1920 or something.
I don't know if there's ever been a bear in Chicago.
Bears.
Black Bears even?
In Chicago? No.
I can't find it.
Not
but I
that
don't know how to
concrete
spell it
jungle.
well.
I'll look it up for you. Go ahead, Benny. Keep going.
Miami Dolphins. The 1972 Miami Dolphins are the only NFL team to finish a season undefeated and untied from the first game through the Super Bowl. It's kind of crazy.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
The Pats were that close, and then they lost to Peyton Manning's idiot brother.
Yeah. In the Super Bowl. Can you imagine going undefeated and you lose in the Super Bowl?
To Eli Manning.
There you go.
Just spits in your face. Right?
In 1919, the Bears professional football team was founded, and their name was the Decatur Staleys. That's what it was.
Decatur State.
Not the Staley Decaturs, after A.E. Staley, the owner of a manufacturing company.
Neat.
And then they get switched to the Bears.
Yeah, because
They're
that's
like, we
way
gotta-
cooler than the Staleys.
They're like, we got to dumb this down here. That's what I need. Yeah, that's all I got in here. That was a do trick play, but that's stupid.
But the Flea Flicker.
Flea
NFL
Flicker.
Street, dude. NFL Street was an
NFL
unbelievable video game.
Yeah, I love that game.
If they came out with a new one of that, I would probably play
Get back
that.
into video games.
Yeah, just for that.
Yeah,
I love that.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got anything else on the NFL?
I don't know.
Who's your team this year, Liam?
I don't know. Who do you think I should pick?
I don't know. I pick because I don't really have a favorite team.
Should we do Super Bowl predictions this year?
I'm picking the Chargers to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm cheering for them all year.
Yeah,
I'm going
you're a Chargers fan.
Chargers and the Lions.
Yeah, I guess this year I am.
Well,
Chargers,
haven't you always
Lions?
been a Chargers fan?
No,
just
I
growing
might have
up?
liked them as a kid, but
Yeah.
that was just because I needed to like a team, I guess.
Yeah.
But then I got away from football, and then in recent years I've come to like it again.
So are you a Vikings fan then?
No, Chargers fan this year. I
Yeah,
just
but
told
what
you.
is? Yeah, I just told you. But like your team, if you like your life team, not like this year.
Oh,
Like who do you root for on a year-to-year basis? Like I'll give.
there's
you,
always certain teams
yeah.
that I root for.
I'll give you an example. I'm a Vikings fan. Now you go. You don't have one
I
team?
can't narrow it down to one team. I could tell you like I've always rooted for the Vikings, yes.
Okay.
I've always rooted for the Bengals.
So you almost got like your team of henchmen.
Yeah.
Like these are your boys that you root
Yeah.
for. Okay. What do you do when they play each other? Just
I
don't watch.
go let's football. Yeah. I love
I
it.
hope both teams have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What was your prediction?
He said Chargers, Lions.
Lions.
Interesting. Lions.
Yeah, Lions are going to be good this year.
Sneaky pick.
Yeah.
Who's feeding you this information?
Social media.
He's like, Lions are going to be good this year.
He's right though.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the-
they
it's
are.
the new
But I
Lions,
know
dude.
I know it's not Liam looking. He's like, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not flipping through the clipboard of the roster going,
Yeah.
going to be a good year
Oh
for the
yeah,
Lions.
they got Amon Ra, Jared Goff,
They got almond raw. That's like pig Latin for ramen.
Ramen God,
Ramen.
God. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it is.
What would be my prediction? I would have to say I'm gonna go Bills.
No.
That's insane.
Shut up, Liam.
I'm gonna go Bills. What conference are they in?
AFC.
AFC. NFC team.
Who's your NFC pick this year?
Who's good in the NFC?
Dude, the Eagles. I don't know if the Eagles are going to get beat by anybody else. Maybe the Niners. I think it's going to be Eagles Niners again in the NFC Championship, I think.
Who was in the playoffs last year? Who's
The
sneaky
Vikings,
NFC
the
team?
Giants, the Niners, the Eagles, and then there's one more because the Eagles would have had a first round bye.
That's the one thing.
Did the Cowboys sneak in?
Did they NFC? Yeah, I'll go Eagles again.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. The Niners looked really good today. They beat the brakes off Pittsburgh.
I don't trust Brock Purdy. Pittsburgh, yeah, beating the brakes off Pittsburgh. That's like stealing candy from a
Yeah,
baby,
but
they say.
Pittsburgh was supposed to be good this year,
Yeah,
or better than they were last year.
not hard to do. They were even. They were 500 last year.
They were 9-8,
Oh yeah.
but they are also playing in a division with the Bengals and the Ravens. So
Okay. I'm gonna go Bills, Eagles. I think the Eagles win. Who is winning in your matchup?
Between who?
Chargers, Lions. That's your matchup.
Oh, I don't know. You guys kept named like 20 more teams. I'm going to have to give it to, I want to give it to the Lions.
All right.
Who do I got? Chargers over. I'll say Chargers over the Niners.
Chargers over Niners. Okay. I'm going to change mine. I don't want the Bills. I want the Jags over the Eagles. Let's throw a little curveball in there.
Jags over the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
They do have a shot.
Dude, Jags are nice.
Calvin Ridley is my dude.
I just wanted to
I have him in like 3 of my leagues.
The Wires.
The Wires. Yeah, I was going to
And
draft
he
him this year.
went
I never did.
off.
I just didn't trust him, you know?
It's hard to do that.
Year and a half off of football. It's like, how's he going to be? And then today he had like 180 yards. I'm like,
And
okay, he's going to be
Tutty,
all right.
yeah.
So.
But yeah, this was our NFL episode.
NFL.
Thanks for watching. We got to go watch a Sunday night game.
Red Zone.
Dallas and Giants tonight.
Yes.
Right? Dallas, New
Bills,
York.
Jets tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Dallas, New York. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
See you.